Imagine standing before one of the world's most powerful empires. With only a few thousand warriors. Now imagine defeating them not once, but over and over again. This isn't a Hollywood movie. It's the forgotten story of an African queen so fearless that European generals feared speaking her name. Today, you'll discover the incredible story of Queen Nzinga, the woman who refused to kneel. Welcome back to African Tales Arising, where we uncover Africa's greatest stories that history books often ignore. If you love powerful African history, don't forget to subscribe because today's story will completely change how you see Africa's past. Let's travel back over 400 years. Long before modern Angola existed, the kingdoms of Ndongo and Matamba were thriving. But danger was approaching. Portuguese ships had arrived on Africa's west coast. At first, they came to trade. Soon, they wanted something far more valuable. Land, power, and people to enslave. As villages burned and kingdoms fell, one woman prepared for a battle that would last decades. Her name was Queen Nzinga. From childhood, she was like other royal children. She mastered strategy. She studied diplomacy. She trained alongside warriors. People said she possessed the courage of a lion. When Portuguese officials invited Nzinga to negotiate peace, they planned to humiliate her. Inside the meeting hall, the Portuguese governor sat comfortably on an elegant chair. But for Nzinga, there was no chair. She was expected to kneel. Instead, one of her attendants dropped to the floor on hands and knees. Nzinga calmly sat on the attendant's back. Meeting the governor eye to eye, she refused to appear beneath anyone. The Portuguese were stunned. In one unforgettable moment, she proved that African royalty would never bow. Peace didn't last. War erupted. The Portuguese had superior weapons. But Nzinga had something even stronger. Brilliant strategy. She formed alliances with neighboring kingdoms. She used forests and rivers to trap enemy soldiers. She launched surprise attacks that left experienced commanders confused. Year after year, the Portuguese expected victory. Year after year, Queen Nzinga was still standing. Her resistance inspired thousands across Central Africa. Many believed she was impossible to defeat. Most rulers surrender when the odds become impossible. Nzinga did the opposite. She rebuilt her kingdom, strengthened her army, protected refugees escaping slavery. Even in her later years, she continued leading her people. When she finally died in her 80s, she left behind more than a kingdom. She became a symbol of courage, freedom, leadership, and resistance. Centuries later, her name still inspires millions across Africa and beyond. History often celebrates kings and conquerors, but Queen Nzinga proved that true greatness comes from refusing to surrender your people, your land, and your dignity. She didn't just fight for a kingdom. She fought for generations yet to be born. And that's why her story deserves to be remembered. If Queen Nzinga's incredible story inspired you, hit the like button and subscribe to African Tales Arising for more forgotten African legends. Comment below, would you have had the courage to stand before an empire like Queen Nzinga did? Until next time, keep Africa's stories alive.